What's going on, everyone? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? It's Tuesday. It's the day of tacos and shiny hunting. Of course it is. What's going on, Kirsten? How you doing? What's new? What's happening? There's probably not enough people to make this. I'll just say it again later. But if you guys don't already know, if you're not in the Discord, this will be my final stream. I may do like random streams here and there. So if you're not already in the Discord, hop in there. Otherwise, make sure to tick the notification bell if you're in YouTube. So that it'll let you know when I do go live, if I do go live, when I go live. Anyhow, I hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend, a wonderful holiday weekend, and making sure to honor and respect those that that make this beautiful country of the USA that we live in wonderful. If you're from out of the country, I hope you enjoyed your weekend anyway. All of us in the US got a holiday weekend, Memorial Day weekend. It's a great time. Anywho, today back to spelunking we go. I am hoping that we can pull off the impossible and find our mac and cheese colored platypus tonight. It is a special evening, and so with the special evening, I'm hoping that the luck will be on our side and that we can use that luck to our advantage and hopefully pull out a shiny Magby this evening. Get our fourth and final team member for the final stream, my send-off stream. I know, Kristen, don't be sad. I apologize, but I've got to keep my work-life balance intact. And so with that means I'm gonna have to sacrifice some things. And since streaming is my hobby, that's where the time will be sacrificed. I'll still try to stream here and there when I can. It's going to be very, very irregular and not frequent at all. But anywho, it's still a high possibility. I've got everything set up to do so. It's not hard to start up a stream and get going. So if you guys aren't in the Discord already, jump in there. I will let you know through Discord when and where I will be streaming. Anywho, it's Tuesday. Kristen says I had chicken. Hey, you had tacos on Sunday. I'm so happy that you had tacos on Sunday. It's not the day of tacos, but we'll accept it and let the rollover commence into today, and we'll just like say that your honorary meal was tacos for today. I still haven't eaten dinner yet. I ordered from a little taco joint that we have in town, and Gina's actually going to pick it up. I'm not sure if I'm going to eat on stream. I thought about possibly just breaking my rule for the evening and eating on stream because I never do it, and you know, why the heck not, right? So we'll see. Depends on how hungry I get. I'm a pretty hungry boy today because I worked a full day, and it's been hot out, like super hot in Arizona. So I didn't eat as much as I normally would, and now that I've had time to chill at home for about an hour before stream, my appetite is building. So we'll just say that. We'll leave it at that and head on over to our game scene here so we can enter the underground and start this hunt. Well, not start. I mean, continue this hunt. And I'm really hoping that I can pull off the shiny platypus tonight. I've got the fire statues in the underground. Hot enough we put our ACs on today. Yo, that's a game changer. In Arizona, we just like pretty much always keep our air conditioning on, like always. Dark Litton, welcome back to the chat. How you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, in Arizona, we just pretty much always have our air conditioning on, except for like the cold winter months. So pretty much end of November, December, January, usually the heater's on instead of the air conditioner. But yeah, generally it's AC like 9 months out of the year. I gotta go down this way and around the corner. You're doing well, staying cool. That's good to hear. The summer months are upon us, y'all. I love summertime though. Ant Mage, how you doing? How you doing? We're still on this? Yes, all still on the Magby hunt. We are 755 encounters in and going. I did fail a shiny Geodude during this hunt. It was a couple streams ago. I wasn't paying attention to the game screen, and I was talking with chat, and you know, just completely missed the shiny on screen. But it is what it is. I guess that was like oh, it's Matthew. I think we've seen Matthew under here, in the underground plenty of times. I feel like that's kind of a rite of passage for all shiny hunting streamers. Eventually you fail a shiny by not paying attention to the screen. So I kind of had it. This weekend is supposed to be close to triple digits. Yo, in Arizona, we've been in the triple digits for it's been sporadic, actually. It hasn't been like consistent triple digits yet. The past week, I think it has been though. We've had a nice little breeze though this this week and last week actually. So it hasn't been like, it's been nice. It's been really nice weather. So it's been warm enough to go out into the pool and hang out, but there's been a nice breeze to keep you cool so you're not like melting outside. It's like 85 here, Kirsten says. All right, well, not all of us live in your region, okay? Some of us live in the Southwest where it gets really hot. But at least we don't have to deal with humidity, you know? Like Florida weather or Southeast. Golly gee willikers, you guys deal with some weather, I'll tell you what. Not only do you guys get into triple digits sometimes, but the humidity is like 1,000% humidity. No, thank you. I don't want to shower and then step out the shower and feel like I'm never dry. That doesn't sound fun at all. At all. But at least I don't have to shovel snow in the wintertime, you know? No snow no snow shoveling here. Gosh, say that 10 times fast. Snow shoveling. It's kind of fun. AmH says, I for real hate summer for 3 reasons. The heat, not enough wind, and the mosquitoes. Ooh, yeah, mosquitoes are no good. Mosquitoes are disgusting. Disgusting and no fun. Well, first Magby encounter. It's red. It's red. Shoveling snow is a pain, Darklyton says. I wouldn't know. I've never actually shoveled snow. But it doesn't sound like it'd be fun. It sounds horrible. We've got some close friends. Actually, Gina's best friend lives in Indiana, like close to the Michigan border. And they have to shovel snow. They tell us about it all the time, how they have to like preheat their vehicle before they even go out to it. Make sure the windows defrost. Gulf City Nick, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? How goes the hunt? It goes. It's going. We're well into the 700s now. I thought for sure we would find this little guy in the 700 range. So maybe before the end of the night we'll get it. Snow's a pain to deal with. Where I live, we get snow. Dude, no thank you. I like going to snow to go snowboarding, like on trips, like a weekend trip. And then I'm good, you know? I'm good from there. It's only awful cleaning your truck off at 5 a.m. before work. Oof. I bet you just step outside and just bone-chilling cold to your soul. It's just like that, like an icicle piercing your... how do I go around this way? There we go. I draw him out a little. Of course, the Geodude got me. I can say what state you live in. It's fine. I'm trying to remember. I thought you live on the East Coast, right, Nick? Gulf City, Nick? I thought you said you live in Florida, maybe. Aunt Mage says, I love shoveling snow because I sometimes get money when shoveling neighbors' driveways. That sounds beneficial. Massachusetts, there we go. You're in the Northeast. Ooh, there's a lot of snow up there. You deal with a lot of snow. I'm trying to remember who... One of you regular viewers is a Floridian. I use a battery-powered snowblower for that stuff. Dude, that sounds sweet. I get so excited to use power tools. It's like, it's not even funny, y'all. Every time I buy myself a new power tool, I just get so stoked. I got, it was like maybe a couple months ago now. I got a hedging tool, a like battery-operated hedging tool. Dude, this thing is a beast. It's so cool. We've got, on the side of our house, we have like a wall of oleanders. Not my favorite type of plant, but they were already here and they provide some good privacy to our next door neighbor, which is a short-term rental. So it's nice to have them. But yeah, I got a hedging tool power swap. Good thing you're not shiny. I don't want that egg move. I got a big hedging power tool so I can hedge the oleanders, and it is a breeze, I'll tell you what. And if you guys are unfamiliar with oleanders, they're like a weed. I mean, they're not a weed. They're an actual like hedging bush, but these suckers, they like don't die. you have to like purposely kill them off if you want to get rid of them. But yeah, I was super excited to use my hedging tool. I remember when I got it, I was like showing it to Gina and she's like, "Oh, that's cool, babe. Yeah, whatever." And then I used it and I was like, "Babe, you got to come see this. You got to come watch." And she's like, okay. And she came outside and she watched it. She's like, "Yeah, that's pretty neat. It does what it's supposed to do." And I'm just sitting there like, this is so cool. I feel like any dude that uses power tools, you know what I'm saying. There might be some women out there that get that same feeling, but I feel like it's a total guy thing. Like, you're just raised from the time you're a boy to just love power tools, you know? They're just so majestic and cool. And they make tasks so much easier, you know? Let's go around these onyxes. Don't want to trigger those encounters. I don't know how Maryland is with snow, but I know we got hit with that one Arctic blast thingy, Aunt Mage says. An Arctic blast? Gulf City Nick says, Snow Joe makes a snowblower, a battery-operated snowblower. It's so worth it. Oh, no you don't, Skaroopy. No you don't. Dude, all of these spawns and not one Magby? Not one? I bought an electric toy recently, and sold a moped for it, but it was worth it. The snowblower. Oh, an e-bike. Oh, dude, e-bikes are so cool. Those are super popular here in Havasu. There's so many people that ride e-bikes around town. I want to get some for me and Gina. I think those things are so cool. Do you ride it pretty often, Gulf City Nick? Go strolling around. Kristen says I need to get a new weed eater. Is it dying? I thought you just like replaced the wire on the weed eaters, right? Like, is it one of those wire blades? Well, it's not really a blade. It's just like twine or like fiberglass line, I think, or I can't remember what they use on those things. It might be a metal wire. That blast of cold, it made it where I live too. Minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Holy poop. When it's that cold out, does like the furnace or heater, do they even make a difference? I guess they should, right? I mean, I know like oh shit. I know for us in the Southwest, like, oh, I thought that thing was blue. I was like, are you kidding me? Another shiny before our Magby? What I was going to say is I guess like here in the Southwest, in Arizona specifically, when we have like multiple days of 120, our air conditioner will like struggle a little bit, but it still keeps it cool, you know? But I wonder like when you get that cold, does I think you guys have furnaces, right? Up in the Northeast instead of like heaters like we have. Ah. E-bike is great for local use. I could send you a link to one if I'm allowed. The one I have is called a Happy Run G50. Yeah, drop a link. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. I'm for real just resistant to the snow. I'm the type of person who can get out 14 degrees Fahrenheit weather in shorts and a t-shirt. Ant Mage, you are wild. 14 degrees Fahrenheit and you're walking around in shorts and a t-shirt? No, thank you. There's our Diglett bonus. The heat didn't work well at all. It was 50 degrees Fahrenheit in the house. Oh my golly. Yeah, no, thank you. Would you just like bundle up in a freaking super warm like sleeping bag to keep you warm? Oh, dude, a heated blanket would go so hard in the Northeast, I bet. Do you own heated blankets? You like plug them into the wall and just warm the blanket up. Water lines can bust easy when it's that cold. Yeah, I've heard. I guess we like. I don't really have to deal with that ever, so it's kind of crazy. That kind of stuff's wild to me. But what we do deal with where I live is like crazy hard water and just minerals in the earth that just like destroy concrete foundations. So you have things that you deal with everywhere you go. Nick says oil furnaces. I promptly went to Amazon and got a 1500 watt fireplace. Hell yeah. Yeah, the fireplace. Oh man, I thought I could get around the backside of that Onyx. The fireplace would come in super handy on a situation like that. Just keep the fireplace burning all night. Keep your living room warm at least. Sleep on the floor. Oh, dude. Posted the link, but it was a long one. I don't see it. Did it get blocked by the chatbot? Or Nick, I think are you in the Discord, Nick? You can post it in the Discord. I think it's so cool how like different regions of the US are such different weather. The US is such a big country, you know? Like, I didn't realize how massive our country really was until when I went with Gina to England to go visit her family and just like realized that, you know, we could travel across almost the entire country and like by train in, you know, a handful of hours. Whereas like when you're in the US, to travel to the East Coast or from East to West Coast or anything like that, you got to go by plane, and it takes what, a good 5-6 hour flight, I think, if you're going from one coast to the other. It's a chunk. It's a chunk, man. And we have so many people in this country. Like, it is wild when you really like think about how massive our country is. MH says, I sleep with a fan blowing in my face during the winter when the heat is on because the rest of my family can't handle the cold under 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't blame them. Gina loves sleeping with a fan on. I've never been like a fan on during sleep type of person, but I've kind of gotten used to it now. Posted the link in general Discord. That's totally cool. Yeah, totally fine. I can drive 12 hours and still be in my state, Kristen says. Yeah. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, most states, you can drive that long and you'll still be in the state. Most countries, you can't do that. Like, what are some other countries you can do that? Canada, Mexico. Brazil, maybe. Australia, I think. Yeah, most countries you can't just like drive for 10-12 hours and stay in the country. What's up, Crispy? How you doing tonight, buddy? How's it going? How's it going? Russia? Yeah, there you go, Kristen. Russia would be huge. Throw me the shiny, baby. That's what I'm saying. Guys, if you're not in the Discord already, I highly recommend jumping in there. I did make a long post before this last weekend about my streaming schedule and how I'm going to take a step back from regular streaming. No more weekly streams. I may still stream sporadically, but it's going to be very infrequent. So tonight is my final stream, y'all. Final stream. So hopefully we get the Magby tonight. Bring all the luck you can. Nick says it's an Amazon bike, so some assembly is needed, but it's not that hard to put together. Just the front wheel, brake rotors, and handlebars. Nice. Very nice. I think we've got like a bike shop in town that sells e-bikes. I've been wanting to go down there and check them out. They're, like I said, they're super popular here in Havasu. People ride them around town all the freaking time. And we have in October there's like this bike run that everyone does, and they go down like our main street in downtown, and everyone like rides their bike to all the different bars on the main street. It's so cool. Could you imagine just getting tipsy on a bar run and strolling around your e-bike? Dude, that could be dangerous. That could get very troublesome real quick. Truckloads of shiny luck. Thanks, Litton. That's what we like to see. Also, don't forget to like the stream while you're at it. Oops, I didn't type the entire command. Shiny luck. There we go. There's the entire command. Now chatbot will get triggered. Nick says the one I got was $700. Oh, nice. Ooh, get away from me, Geodude. You broke your ankles. They're moped style, so they don't have much support, but they're quick, 28 to 34 miles per hour stock. Dang, that's pretty quick. Yeah, I think an e-bike would be super cool to have. I've got other hopeful things on my wish list though before an e-bike. Gina and I want to do some remodeling around our home. I want to do some remodeling to our pool first, so that's gonna be some big money there. Some big chunks. The nice thing though is I've got the connections and I can contract it myself, so that should help out a little bit on the costs. I've seen people ride those e-scooters all over town. Yeah, I know like in big metropolitan areas they have like rental companies where you can just like roll up to them, open up your app, and it unlocks the e-bikes or e-scooters. You can just cruise around downtown with them. Started painting your room and you got sick, Kirsten? Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Or just the fumes made you nauseous? You should get a respirator. Or like a mask to help calm down the fumes. That could get pretty gnarly when you're painting. When I do new equipment for pools and I'm plumbing out here in Arizona, the direct sunlight will damage a lot of PVC plumbing. And so we spray paint the pipes to help like give it some UV protection. So I know like from spray painting, I don't think spray paint is as strong as like acrylic paint or like paint that you use for walls and stuff, but it's still pretty brutal. Like when you're rattle canning a lot, it can get thick and nasty real quick. Oh my golly, all these onyxes. I've gotten a lot better at dodging the onyxes though, so that's good. Crispy's working but still listening. Thanks, bud. I hope you're having a good time at work. Safe drives. It's like a cold or something, not from the paint. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you feel better soon. That's a summer cold sucks. I hate getting summer colds. Dude, summer colds are the worst. And they're usually like head colds, you know, more so than like the chest cold. So your brain just feels like it's foggy. And then your head just feels like it's going to blow up all the time. Oh, and then the heat with all those. Yeah, I feel for you, Kristen. What's up, Alex? How you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the stream. How's everyone's tacos tonight? What kind of tacos did you guys all have for Din Din? I'm having taquitos. I'm having shredded beef rolled taquitos. They're getting picked up by Gina and on the way. Massachusetts might be banning gas-powered small motors soon, which is an issue because my 150cc is gas-powered. Oh no. Why are they banning small gas-powered motors? Is it like a pollution reason? That seems like an odd thing to do. Dude, just let me go. You can't fire punch me or fire spin or whatever you're using. No tacos, but I had pizza, Nick says. Dude, pizza's never a bad choice. And pizza never sucks. Like, even the crappy pizza is still good, you know? I love that about pizza. You can get shitty pizza and it still tastes great. I should say tastes fine. It doesn't taste great. Crappy pizza is like, I'll do with this. What's up, Skycake? Mr. Michael Shockley. Your carnitas were excellent. Well, where'd you get carnitas from, bud? Gosh dang it. No Magby there? I'll go around this way. MH says I had a hot dog, which is like a beef taco. That's true. It's like American style taco. Ooh, I heart tacos. Yum. Did you do carnitas tacos, Shock? Dude, I love their carnitas tacos. With that spicy red salsa that they have. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So delicious. Pineapple belongs on pizza, Alex says. Hell yes. My favorite pizza is pineapple, pepperoni, and jalapeno pizza. So good. And occasionally I'll add sausage or ground beef. Like if they have ground meat, like I'm trying to think of what, I think it's Papa John's has like ground beef that you can put on your pizza. Oh, dude, that's a game changer. Dark Linton says, no tacos, but chicken tenders from Sonic's. Yo, I haven't had Sonic's in a while. Good old lemon berry cream slush from Sonic. That was my go-to in high school. Get out of high school or get out of class, go to Sonic, grab an ice cream slush. Street tacos with green sauce, Shockley says. Yum. Carnitas street tacos with the cilantro and onions. And you go for the green sauce from I Heart Tacos. That's what Gina likes, is the green sauce. I like the spicy red. Hello, Shiny Pokemon channel. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome back, I should say. You've been before. I know. I recognize that name. Linton says, God forbid, no pineapple on pizza. Kristen says, hell no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why does chat always get so divided by pineapple on pizza? It's such a love-hate thing, right? Those that love it like me, love it. And those that don't, just despise it. I just love pineapple, pepperoni, jalapeno. You get like the savory saltiness from the pepperoni. You get the sweet tanginess from the pineapple. And then the jalapeno gives you that kick, that spicy punch in the mouth. That's like, oh my God. It's just like an amazing amalgamation of flavors. No Shiny Magby. Got some strawberry milk, Nick says. Dude, strawberry milk takes me back. When my mom used to take my sister and I to get donuts for breakfast as a kid, like in elementary school, I'd always get a strawberry milk with my donuts. Maple bar and strawberry milk, baby. It's just like the Flareon Day debate on Sunday. It really is pretty divided, huh? Except even more intense, I would say. Crispy says pineapple on pizza is a must. I agree with Crispy. I like pineapple on my pizza, but not just like, you can't just have only pineapple on pizza. That's not a good way to go. It's got to be with other toppings or it just doesn't work. Other toppings help make the pineapple good on pizza. Dark Lightning says I had chocolate milk earlier. Dude, if you guys are put to the decision between chocolate and strawberry milk, what do you go with? Like when you're going to pick out a milk flavor, out of the cooler, and regular milk's not an option here. You have to pick either strawberry or chocolate. What do you go for? Kristen says crispy has poor taste. Actually, crispy likes pineapple jalapeno pepperoni pizza too. That was one thing that we decided we had in common. Chocolate says pineapple on pizza really needs jalapeno for me. Otherwise, it's not balanced. Dude, I love... I'll go to town on some like Canadian bacon pineapple pizza too. But I do prefer it with the jalapeno as well. It's just when you have that combination of flavors with the pepperoni, the jalapeno, the pineapple, it's like fireworks, you know? It's just good stuff. I brought back Team Ultra Flareon, Alex says. Linton says 100% strawberry milk. Okay. Kristen says hot chocolate's the way to go. That wasn't an option. I'm saying you pick chocolate milk. Nick says, which one's on sale? For real, huh? Whatever one's on sale, I'm going for. I'll take either, as long as it's on sale. Crispy agrees. Pepperoni, pineapple, jalapeno. That's the goal. That's the god combo for pizza. Crispy picks apple juice over milk. I didn't give you that as an option, Crispy. I said if you had to pick. I get that you're not a milk drinker, but if you had to pick one or the other, if those were your only options, which one do you take? Nick basically says he'll take either, as long if one's on sale, he'll take that one over the other. I don't blame that thought process one bit. Shock says I tend to angle bacon over pepperoni on pineapple. Ooh, that's a good call. I've never done that. I feel like sometimes bacon gets a little too overpowering though, you know? That's what I like the pepperoni. It adds like that subtle hint of that salty savoriness. Bacon can get a little too salty sometimes. The rebellion. Now cranberry juice straight or mixed with other juices. Ooh. Cranberry juice or cranberry mixed with other juices. Probably mixed with other juices. Sometimes cranberry, like I'll drink straight cranberry juice, but it's gotta like be super chilled on ice, you know? But I prefer it mixed with like OJ or something. No Magby, no Magby, no Magby. Go around these guys. Go around these guys. Shock says I am the milk drinker, so I truly believe I am the ultimate authority on the matter. Oh, you said chocolate milk is the way, but I have to cut it with like a regular milk, 70% chocolate and 30% blend. Okay. Okay. I can see that. Daily Memer, what's going on, bud? How you doing? How are your tacos today? And I agree, Shock. You are the milk drinker. I remember when we were in high school together, every time I went to your house, you always had a glass of milk. One of my longtime friends in real life is in Shorts chat, fam. And he is the ultimate authority on milk drinking. For sure. Kid probably, well, he's not a kid, but the guy probably goes through a gallon of milk a day on his own. 3 gallons consumed a week minimum. See, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't surprise me at all. Daily Mover says, good. I actually went out to a place nearby. Nice. What kind of tacos did you have? I'm going to say Memer went with steak tacos. Oh, come on. We'll go around this way. And it's a Houndoomer. Hound Doomer Boomer. Pineapple juice mixed with orange juice, no alcohol at all. No, you gotta do cranberry juice straight or cranberry juice mixed with another juice. What do you like? Do you ever drink cranberry juice by itself, Crispy? My go-to is cran pineapple. That's a good combo. I've had cran pineapple. Cran pineapple's pretty good. I prefer the OJ and cranberry juice, like for breakfast time. If I'm gonna have some cranberry juice, mix it with a little OJ. Alex says, update on my girlfriend. I told her that we defeat Team Rocket together and those other evil teams to free the Pokemon. She started to like the Pokemon title. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Alex. Change her mentality. And then before you know it, you guys will be playing Pokemon together. And she'll realize how great of a game it is. Memer says I had birria tacos. Ooh, I was off, but that's a good choice. Birria tacos are fire. It's not usually my go-to. My go-to is carne asada or al pastor tacos usually. But I've been known to dabble in the birria tacos. I've been known. Shock says cran cut with pomegranate, heavy ice. Ooh, pomegranate juice mixed with the cran. Never tried that. That sounds like it'd be good. I agree though. Like when you drink cranberry juice, you have to have it super chilled. I feel like if you're drinking cranberry juice room temperature, you are a psychopath. You are cray cray. It has to be super chilled. Super de-duper chilled. Nick says if I have to drink cranberry juice straight, I dilute it with a bit of water. I also have cran white peach in the fridge. Yo, that sounds good. White peach cranberry juice? Memer says those are nice too. The al pastor tacos? Heck yes. Al pastor is delicioso. By the way, I have some news. Let us know what's your news, Memer. What's your news? Great success, Alex. That's what we like to hear. Changing the way. Changing the way. Come on, Magby. I just know cranberry is for preventing UTIs, Kristen says. That it is. That it is. It does help clean out your urinary system. It was on sale for 2 for $6. Yeah, you can't pass that deal up. 2 for $6 is a good sale, baby. I feel like I could go to town on some white peach cranberry. Cat ran away? Oh no, but came back literally last night. Oh, perfect. Okay. How long was your cat gone? Is it normally an outside cat or an indoor cat, Memer? Alex says on streams we managed to talk about random things random things to crazy things. Like last stream where I started the Flareon talk and ended with me making an evil team and you fighting. Dude, and now the stream's talking about milk. Yeah. Welcome to the fam bam. Gosh dang it. I was trying to go around the backside of that Onyx and it did not work. 22 hours? Oh crap, and it's usually an indoor cat? Well, good thing it came back. Good thing it found its way back home. Holy crap, that could be scary. Don't know how it made its way back. Dude, animals are smart, man. They know. They freaking know. They've got those natural instincts. They're like natural sense of direction and stuff. I always worry about our dogs getting out. They're pretty. We take them on. Well, I probably shouldn't say the word out loud because then they'll freak out. On WALKs every now and then. So like around our neighborhood, and they're pretty familiar with our neighborhood now. So I think like if they were to get out, they usually don't stray too far away from the house when they do go out front anyways. The other day I came pulling up to the house and Gina had let the dogs out front, and our dogs don't have collars on because they just like, Harley goes nuts when she has a collar on. She always scratches it off. And if Lambo has a collar on, she'll like literally grab him by the collar and pull it off of him. It's so rude. So we can't put collars on either of them, except for whenever we go to take them on a WALK. That's it. Nick says, my cat stays inside, period. Coyotes and other scary things. Yeah, for real. Dude, I think most people I know with cats here in Arizona keep them inside as well for those same reasons. Yo, Ralph, what's going on, dude? How were your tacos tonight, Ralph? Actually eating tacos tonight or taco salad? Oh. Taco salad is acceptable. It's frightening when your pets bolt out the door. Yeah, it can be super scary. Our pups are pretty committed to us though. Like, oh my goodness. He toughed it out so I wouldn't feel sad. Thanks, Donnie. This Magby knows cross chop. What an egg move. Ah. Go up. Now we're just rolling around with a 1 HP Ponyta. Hopefully the shiny doesn't appear now. That would be bad. Used to live in Arizona but moved, Memer says. Yo. And you're coming back this summer? Nice. I love Arizona. It's such a nice state. It's pretty poor, but no biggie. No healing? No, I ran out of potions. So we're just risking it for the biscuit right now. I could probably go up, but then I'd have to make my way all the way back to the cavern, so I might as well just run into this Onyx and let him KO me. Alex says, me when I sleep, just drooling, I'm gloomy. Dude, I slept like that last night. I overslept my alarm this morning. I got kind of a late start to my work day. Normally I start at like 6 in the morning to beat the heat, and I didn't get started until like 8 o'clock this morning. It got a little rough towards the end. Those last couple pools cleaning, ugh. It got hot and sticky. I was sweating I had sweat in my butt crack. It was no bueno. Nick says, is that state affordable? Kind of. It depends on where you live. I live in a rural space, so it's fairly affordable. Memer says, have I ever watched Evangelion? Evangelion, is that what it is? I have not. If that answers your question. Probably by me reading it, you could probably tell that I've never seen that. Swamp cake? For real, Ralph. It was bad. I got home at like 4, and so like the hottest part of the day around 2. Ooh, it was hot. I was drinking lots of water, trying to stay hydrated, fueled up. I packed my lunch pail with a bunch of like of the kids' applesauces and some oranges. I had a Snickers bar in there, bunch of basically sugars to keep me energized throughout the workday. Go away, Skorupi. It's an anime. You fight things called angels, and you fight them in giant mech suits. Yo, that sounds cool. I'm always down for some mech suits. Lynn says I didn't sleep till 2 a.m. this morning and then woke up at 4. Oof. Bro, you need to catch some Z's, my friend. You're sleep depriving your body. Swamp bottom, Kristen says. Yeah, for real. It was not good, guys. I came home. I already knew that I was kind of stinky too, because I'm like, I deal with like chlorine and muriatic acid all day, so I get a mixture of some weird scents, and then like from sweating and being outside, I'm not like a stinky person. I don't have super bad body odor, but golly, when you sweat like that outside in our heat, you get kind of smelly, you know, like my boys, when they go outside and play, they just smell like stinky boy. That's what I feel like. I probably smell like stinky working man. Plus the chlorine doesn't help. But yeah, I walked in the door. I started giving Gina some lovin'. She was a little bit stressed out. She was like overwhelmed with things, doing stuff around the house. And she's like, I gotta get this done and this done and this done. And so I was like, all right, come here. So I gave her a hug. I was just like holding her, and I could tell she's like relaxing a little bit. I was like, you feeling better now? She's like, yeah, but my shirt was all wet from the last pool I did because I was like having to reach inside the pool. She was like, yeah, but you're wet and stinky. I was like, oh shit, sorry. Just forcing you to smell the stinkiness of the day. I promptly hopped in the shower after that. Can't be smelling bad. Yo. Alex says, since I like the city, Dallas, and it's summer, people who come visit for the summer act like they're melting, while us people who live in Texas are calm. We have special ability, heat resist. Yo, that's like Arizonans, except you Texans, you guys deal with not only heat, but humidity. So you guys, your bodies adapt to not only the heat, but the humidity as well. That's like a superpower, man. That's one thing I don't think I'll ever adapt to is humid weather. Like when you walk outside and you can just taste the air because it's so like wet and gross. Oh, scary face. I was hoping he would KO me. People in the South never sweat, Ralph says. I don't know about that, but dude, they get used to that humidity. Crispy says, I feel you over here. It's hot and humid. Yeah, you're in Hawaii. It's probably like the most humid, huh? You're in rainforests. I don't know why I keep going to check for the Diglett. We've got the bonus going right now. We've got the bonus. We gotta use it. That's a Houndoomer, which means no Magby. Alex says us Texans are one with the sun. You have become a part of the sun. Sister lives near Dallas, but they come here and it's 70 and they're freezing. Yeah, I like visiting areas that have like nice weather like that. I don't feel like I'm ever super cold in like 70-degree weather, but when you starting getting down to the 60s, that's when it gets a little bit chilly. Like you got to throw on a little, like a light hoodie or something, you know? Just a little thin layer over the top of everything. Ralph moved over to regular chat so you could be with Kirsten and Crispy. Oh, right into the Houndoom. Whoops. 777. No shiny. Okay. Ralph says, my dad, brothers, and I will be dying and pouring sweat. My southern family are not even close to sweating, and none of them are in great shape or anything. For real? They're just adapted to the humidity. They don't care. Oh, he's gonna use beat up, isn't he? Oh, we dodged it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, Donnie. Oh, he's using taunt. We're trying to... Does taunt lock us in? Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Shock says, by the way, I got a second job that you might find interesting. I'm training the voices of the robots of tomorrow. Wait, what? You're training voices? Are you still at the same place you were before? Oh, the Diglett bonus is done. Diglett bonus is done. Nice voice there. Which one did I do daily? Which one did I do, Memer, that made you say that? Only 4 more likes for 10 total, Ralph? Dang. We're getting somewhere. Guys, if you haven't already, please like the stream while you're checking it out. It's free for you. It takes a couple seconds. You just hit that thumbs up button. It's helpful for me. It pushes the stream out to the YouTube space. The singing. Yeah, I do some weird voices every now and then. It's just kind of what I do. Just kind of what I do. When I was doing all the starter hunts in Violet, I used to joke about singing for the starter to appear. I haven't done that in a while. Break out my American Idol tryouts. Texans have adapted to become the sun, Alex says. Dude, I'm telling you, they're like made of water. Made of water. With like permanent sunblock. You know? Auditions for a voice acting gig that has me training AI for about 15 to 20 hours a week on how different emotions and conflections are performed. Really? That's kind of cool. You just do it on your computer then, Shock? That sounds like a freaking sweet gig. How do you even land? How'd you find that? Were you on Indeed? How do you find that kind of a like casting call? I have a pro setup for voiceover recording. You got your soundproof corner. Do you have an XLR mic, Shock, or you just use a USB mic? And do you use dynamic or a condenser mic? Mr. Music. Doink. Litton says, I don't mind the weird voices and beautiful singing. Thanks, Litton. I don't think that my singing's that beautiful, to be honest, but when I get in the groove, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. It's an XLR mic that I play through a Boss 505 RC looper and a mixer pedal. Damn. Is that what you use for gaming too when we're playing video games together? I didn't think that you used that high end of a mic for your gaming setup. Or is that just for specifically recording stuff? We are water and sun because our special ability, heat resist, and some of us Texans have weather shield because sometimes I see people shirtless and one time shirtless in winter. Dude, that's just being a cowboy. That's why. That's what that is, Alex. Shirtless in the winter is just being a cowboy. Didn't have it last time we played. Ah, okay. Oh, speaking of playing computer games together, Shock, I reinstalled Heroes of the Storm. FYI. That's a Houndoomer. A Houndoomer gloomer. Us Texans are cowboys. Don't say that to people from Tennessee. I feel like Nashville's like the Hollywood cowboy, huh? Ralph, it's your jam. This one's your jam right here. When are we gonna jam out? I haven't played in a long time, but I'd log on for some fun. Dude, I've got the kids this weekend. I pick them up tomorrow, but yeah, dude, we can get in a couple games here and there. I'll probably text you and let you know when I'm jumping on. Yoink. There we go. Us Texans are Cowboys. We hate Oklahoma. Yeah, that's true. All of the school rivalries and team rivalries. Big sports team rivalries between Oklahoma and Texas. Couldn't get away. He used Confuse Ray. Every time I read Confuse Ray in my head, I sound it out like that, just like Gru from Despicable Me when he's like, Freeze Ray. Da 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 da. It didn't take me long to get back my my Dibbles skills there, Shock. Handful of games and I was feeling pretty in the groove. I don't know how I'm gonna get around this Onyx. I should probably just go back by these Skorupi, because their hitboxes are much smaller. Much smaller. How did you get the disco emotes, Ralph? I didn't even know that was an emote. Is that just from the phone? Is that like an emoji on an iPhone, maybe? Your stream was behind like a minute? Dude, that happens to me so often when I'm watching streams. I'll like look away for a second. Ah! Dang it. Dang it. Or I'll accidentally hit like something on the keyboard and it rewinds the stream or something like that. There we go. The salsa dancer. I know the salsa dancer one. It's an iPhone emote. Ah. Is it newer? I thought just the salsa dancer was in the emojis. Dude, Donnie, just let them KO you once so we can refresh our health before the shiny comes. That's a Houndoomer. Houndoom means no Magby in the cave. So we just go out and back in. And we go out and back in. And if you need to, after the third time, you can go out and back in. Dude, I watch too much Finding Nemo. Too much. Isla loves Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. But actually, this week, we tried out Lilo and Stitch. Dude, I think that's her new obsession. Because the live action one's released this weekend. So we're like, all right, we need to see if she has any interest in this whatsoever to see if we could have a chance of taking her to the movies. And dude, she's been like glued to the TV when Lilo and Stitch is on. She's probably watched it like 4 times in the past 2 days. I'm gonna go touch the butt. Dude, for real. That's such a great scene. Got away safely again. Ralph says we watched the the live action the other day at home. Oh, you got yourself a device. I really want to go to the movies just because I love going to the movies. I love going to the movie theaters. It's such a good experience, you know? It's sad that theaters are like kind of falling off, you know? If you live in like bigger metropolitan areas, you probably don't notice it as much, but theaters struggle in small towns now because of having like devices so easily accessible that you can just jailbreak and get everything you want. And the fact of like all the streaming services, a lot of things just release so quickly to stream that it's like most people don't even go to the movie theaters anymore, you know? Ralph says, I like going to movies, but if too many people start coughing, I still get the heebie-jeebies. Ah! I love going to a good movie, man. Going into the theater, get your buttered popcorn. You can get like an icy or a big old fountain drink. You can order up nachos. There's just so many good things about going to the movie theaters. Movie theater candy's always the best. It's like way better than going and buying it at the store. It might be the same thing, but it's not the same thing. And you guys know what I'm talking about. If you've been to a movie theaters and you get candy from the movie theaters, you know, go buy a bag of Skittles from the movies and tell me it's the same as grocery store Skittles. It's not. You can't lie to yourself. Get yourself a big old salty butter popcorn. Drop the Crunch-A-Bunch all over it. And you can eat handfuls of popcorn with Crunch-A-Bunch. Oh my goodness. Melty chocolate all over the popcorn. Linton says, I haven't been to the theater since I went to see Detective Pikachu for my birthday a few years back. Yo, Detective Pikachu was in theaters like almost 10 years ago now. It's been a while. Finally got that Lunatone, almost 1,000 eggs. Holy poop. Ralph, you were bragging about all your under odds Masuda hunts, and then that was the one that broke you, huh? Working on the sun now. Ooh, congrats. Good luck. Hopefully that Masuda hunt will be a lot shorter. Is Flareon a joke to you all, Alex says? Bro. Flareon is not a hated evolution. It's just that some people prioritize other evolutions over it. That's all. Ralph says we make a Dollar Tree run before the movies and eat like kings. Hey, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. They do overcharge for the snacks and stuff at the movie theaters, but I gladly pay for the experience. I'm all about it. The movie theater experience is just, to me, unrivaled. I think it's because, too, like, growing up in grade school and all through junior high and most of high school, actually, my mom used to be super big about Sundays. On the weekend, Sundays were our family days. Shockley could attest to this, because there were probably times where he and I'd be hanging out on a Friday, Saturday, and I wouldn't be able to hang out with him on Sundays. My mom was huge about all of our family hanging out and doing stuff together as a family on Sunday. And most of the time, like, our go-to thing to do would be go to the movie theaters. Because it's like, it's a pretty simple thing to, like, you know, load up in the vehicle, head over to the movie theaters, and go watch a movie. There's almost always new movies coming out every weekend, at least at that time there were. And we would go to the movie theaters like all the time. And also it was when I was in like elementary school and junior high, it was much more affordable to go to the movie theaters than it is now. And I think also because as a kid, my dad still owns this business, but he owns a bread distribution company, and they would distribute bread to casinos, and the main theater that we would go to was in one of the casinos. So he would get discounted tickets to go there all the time, so we'd get kind of a hookup. So yeah, we used to go all the time. It's like a huge nostalgia trip for me to go to the movie theaters. It was like a big family thing that we did. We'd always go on Christmas Day together too. Christmas Day, we'd wake up and Lana, what's going on, dude? How you doing tonight? Did you have a taco salad tonight, Lana? Yeah, past 7:25, man. Last stream we did. I called it out during the stream that we passed it. But yeah, we used to, I remember waking up Christmas morning. Every Christmas, our stockings would have like movie ticket vouchers in it from Santa. So we'd always go to the movies on Christmas Day. So yeah, it was like a big time like family thing for us to go to the movies. Taco pizza? Yo, that sounds good. That sounds pretty bomb.com. Pikachu Reynolds is my dad, Alex says. I like Deadpool Reynolds better, if I'm being honest. Ralph says, it's not my first time going over 1,000 eggs total, but it's definitely the longest single hunt in Shield. Dang. I always buy popcorn and icy from the movies, but everything else is in a purse or hoodie pocket. Coming prepared. Go into the movies prepared. Me finding out Green Ninja won't be in Legends ZA. Wait, it won't be? Wasn't Froakie one of the starters in X and Y? The X and Y starters aren't going to be in Legends ZA? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, dang it. Our family did something kind of similar. We opened 2 presents on Christmas Eve. One was always pajamas to wear on Christmas Day, and the other was Christmas movies. Oh, nice. Yeah, like a Christmas Day movie. Nice. That's cool. I like that. I always liked having like a family tradition like that, you know? Even though we knew it was coming, it was still cool. And then we always like leading up to Christmas Day, we always knew what movies were coming out for Christmas Day, knowing that we would be going to the movie theaters. So like my sister and I always had planned out like what movie we're going to go see. It was always exciting and fun, you know? Good times. Kristen says, I don't like that they give you a container of melted butter now versus pouring it on as you fill it up. Wait, what kind of movie theater are you going to? The movie theater I go to still pumps the butter on it, on the popcorn, right over the top of it. They like fill up the container halfway, pour butter on it, fill out the other half, pour more butter on it. Oh. Gosh dang it. How did I even touch the Onyx? That hitbox makes 0 sense. What the heck? I freaking hate Onyx. I plan whenever I eventually have kids to keep the tradition going. That's a cool tradition, dude. I like that a lot. I haven't kept up on our movie theater tradition as a family. Can you guys hear my dogs in the background? They're losing their minds because Gina just pulled up in the driveway. Enough. dang it, I'm talking and I'm muted. What a goofball. What a goofball. I read your comment, Ralph, about the popcorn. And have we ever had a dog reveal on stream? Yeah, I've showed Harley and Lambo on stream before. You guys want to see the puppers? I can get them to come over. Let me see. Come here. Come here. Come on. They ran away. They've got toys and they're trying to play with Gina. You got me some shirts? Oh, Gina got me some shirts. Yeah, of course I do. Of course I want to. Oh, nice. I like it. Pocket tee. I'm always down for a good pocket tee. Oh, yeah, I like that. It's like my other 2 green shirts. A vintage tee. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. What size is that one, babe? That's a, like, large. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's super cool. Let me go. I can't get around him. Later, dad, mom's home. Dude, they love Gina. Sometimes Harley favors me, but sometimes she doesn't. It's like hit and miss. I've got to like... Oh, that's a cute dress, baby. That's a nice little summer dress. Alex says, me on the first few days after my last day of high school. Jet lag. Also, can we see the dogs later on the stream? Yeah, I'll call him over again. I'll call him over. Lambo, Harley. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go. Harley, come on. He might. Here, look, guys. This is Lambo. Oh. This is Lambo. Lambos are our Cavapoo, so he's a King Cavalier Poodle. And then Harley's a Golden Doodle. I've shown her on stream before. I don't know if she'll come over. She's trying to play. She's not about it. She's not about it. But at least you guys got to see Lambo. I'll try and get Harley over here later. Maybe she'll once she's played with Gina for a little bit, she'll chill out and come over. Oh my God, that burrito is massive. Are you gonna eat all of that? I kind of want a bite of it. That thing looks good. Love the name Lambo. Yeah, he's named after Lambeau Field because Gina's a Packers fan. And then Harley's named after, like, the motorcycles. Yeah. She's named after Harley Quinn. They're Gina's puppies. I got to inherit them when Gina and I got together. I need a magic conch shell to summon the shinies. Dude, I don't have conch shells. You gotta mail me one from Hawaii. Get away, Onyx. Actually, Crispy, to have like a conch shell that makes the horn sound, does the tip have to be cut on it? Because I think when we were in Mexico, we tried to like grab just a random conch shell off the beach and do that like the Moana trick to it, and it didn't work. But when we were walking the streets, like down by the vendors and stuff, there were dudes down like selling conch shells, and they were like blowing the horn. It doesn't have to be cut. You just got to be smart and know how to do it. I added the be smart and know how to do it part, but you're being a big back babe. Ralph, that was the translation of what I just said. You just gotta blow hard, Ralph says. Dude, I'm not trained in that skill. Oh my god, that smells so good. Magic Conch Shell, tell us what we must do. The SpongeBob reference. Dude, for real. Yeah, I do. Hold on, I'll be right back, chat. Holy crap, fam. Holy crap. That burrito was amazing. So we ordered food from this taco shop that we always order from. And I don't think I've ever had a burrito from there. But I'm telling you right now, there's a good chance I might get a burrito next time we go there. You have them take out the beans and cheese? Oh, God, I'm going to have to order my own burrito next time. Bro's about to gain 10 pounds from that burrito. Dude, I'm telling you, that thing, you guys wouldn't believe how big this burrito is. You guys want to see the second half of the burrito? Gina's already ate half of it. Well, I shouldn't say already. I took a massive bite out of it too. Look at this thing. It's bigger than my head. It's gigantic. Like just a big old fat daddy burrito. Yeah, the dogs are definitely not coming over while Gina's eating that burrito. No. No Magby. I got popcorn and cheese, Kirsten. Oh my goodness. Did you melt cheese over the popcorn? That would be phenomenal. Crispy says that burrito looks beautiful, dude. And it's like grill pressed too. It has the toastiness on the outside. Oh my gosh. It does not disappoint. I'll tell you that. That makes the burrito I made yesterday look like a baby. We made up, Gina made Crunchwrap Supremes for us this weekend. They were so freaking good. And I used some of the... Get an actual photo of the dogs watching the burrito. Dude, they don't leave Gina's side when she's eating. They always think she's gonna give them food. But yeah, I made a burrito yesterday with like the taco meat, and we've got like nacho cheese, and I put some Mexican crema inside of it, and I grill pressed it, or like I seared it on a pan on the stovetop, dude. Oh yeah, I put that salsa in there too. That salsa was good. That salsa was so good. I feel like we're finding quite a few Magbies, y'all. We're finding quite a few. Do my viewers think you're 300 pounds? No, they've seen you, babe. You've been in videos and on stream before. Alex says, fears I unlocked in my final year of high school. Waking up to do final exams, girls not liking me before I met my girlfriend, but I was the popular kid and planning for college. Dude, high school is a wild time. Especially because, like, generally you have hormones going crazy. You're at such a young age. Everyone's making you feel like you need to know what the hell you're going to do with your life when you really don't. And all of that pressure just like builds up. Gina says being a girl in high school is so much worse. I couldn't tell you because I didn't have to experience it. Time for another round of Guess That Pokemon with Gina. I know, I really should, huh? Need to put Skorupi on the next one. Skorupi and Onyx and see what she says. I think she knows what Onyx is. Yeah. Okay. I got a black eye my freshman year. Dude, did you really? You got into a brawl? I want a burrito now, Crispy says. Can you get a burrito in Hawaii, Crispy? Yeah, but Crispy is Mexican, babe. He knows good Mexican food, and I doubt that they make good Mexican food in Hawaii. You can't tell me that those lazy Hawaiians, no, well, I shouldn't call them lazy. They're just chill people. But they are not going through the efforts that Mexican families go through to make good food. Have you ever watched people, like, I know Crispy has, but have you ever seen Mexican families make tamales? Those shits are not easy to make, and they taste amazing. There is a lot of TLC put into tamale making. They brawled you, Alex? Would you get jumped? That's not cool. It's okay. As time goes on, you'll see high school's like just a blip. And you're going to look back on high school as like, there will be good memories, bad memories. And you'll think, God, I was so worried about so many things that didn't even matter. But only time will open your eyes to those things. Once you get some time and life experiences, then you'll realize. I don't know if I've ever asked him. Crispy, what island do you live on in Hawaii? Tamales are amazing. Yes, they are. Tamales are one of my favorites. I love Christmas time because there's so many little Hispanic ladies in Arizona that just make tamales and then sell them for super cheap. This place called Tacologist is pretty good Mexican food, and they have a macho burrito that's on a queso bed of rice and homemade refried beans. Oh my God, that sounds awesome. It costs like $25 each with both chicken and steak, or like $18 with just one protein. Dude, that sounds amazing. Crispy lives on Oahu. If you need someone to tell you about Mexican food, I'm here because I'm part Mexican, Alex says. I also graduated high school a few days ago. Dude, congrats on graduation. That's it. That's a huge step. That is great success. Crispy says, you guys better come and visit me if you guys are asking where I live. If we go to Oahu, which there's a good chance, I will message you, Crispy, and let you know, and we can link up. I've only been to the main island of Hawaii. The big island. Yeah, Hawaii. I know, but they call it the big island when you're over there. Casey Borat, yeah. Very nice, I like. You're a lifeguard in training, Alex? That's cool. That'll be a fun summer for you. I had a few friends in high school that did lifeguard, or that were lifeguards at like our community pool. They all enjoyed that quite a bit. They had a lot of fun. Yes, baby. Okay. Thank you. I don't know how I'm getting out of this pickle. This way, probably. A Houndoomer boomer again. Babe, where's Harley? Is she following you? She just chilling? Another Houndoomer Boomer? We go down this way. Oh, right into the Geodude. Oh, she's up. She's up. Here, let me show you guys. There's Harley. That's our little... well, she's not little. She's our golden doodle. There you go. Now you guys got to see the puppies. Harley's been on stream once before, but... I don't think you guys have ever seen Lambo until tonight. Ralph says, my fiance has already said it's okay to visit Crispy during our honeymoon. Oh, nice. You guys can get a bite to eat with Crispy. That'd be cool. Gotta get lunch or dinner? Heck yes. Maybe Crispy can take you to get some good pokey. Grocery store pokey in Hawaii. Unmatched. I'll tell you what. Alex says, I have a girlfriend, graduated high school or college? Graduated college? Or you meant to say high school? That's a pretty good run. That's a good list of accomplishments for your senior year of high school. I'm sure he has. He's... Okay, Crispy Gina wants to know, what's your favorite Hawaiian shaved ice flavor to get at North Shore? And if you've tried the shrimp truck, because she says it's bomb. Meant to say high school. I figured that. I got it. I got it. I got it. I don't know. Is North Shore in Oahu or Honolulu? I'm not sure. Gina's been to Honolulu and... Wait, isn't Honolulu the city, though? And Honolulu's what, on Maui? Or... Oh, it's on Oahu? I don't know the islands very well. I just know that the Big Island has the Kona side and... Crispy might not have heard my question, though, because he's working while listening to stream. Yeah, that's the island he lives on. That's what he just said. Yeah. I might have to wait until he comments in chat again to ask him. Crispy's a delivery guy. He works for FedEx. He delivers packages. Ah. Come on, Magbees. I was just talking about how I feel like they're more spawning, but now it's like not happening. You were 4'2" at 9 years old? That's pretty tall, dude. And you're 6'3" now? You are definitely tall. I'm like 5'9". You're a lot taller than me. I'm like 5'9" and some change. I'm pushing 5'10" on a good day. Crispy's at North Shore right now. The Matsumoto shave is the best. I tried every flavor so far since the owner loves me. What's your favorite? So you like Matsumoto shaved ice? What flavor is Matsumoto? Milk and leche balls? Leche balls? Do you get condensed milk on top of your shaved ice, Crispy? I had a friend who was 4'11" in 4th grade. Like basically 5 foot tall in 4th grade. I don't think I even hit 5 foot tall until like maybe 7th or 8th grade. I'm a shorty. I'm a shorty. I remember in college telling people that I was 5'10", and they would just like question me, and I was totally lying through my teeth. I would just use the fact that I was like over 5'9.5" to say that I'm 5'11", or yeah, to say that I'm 5'10", which I'm not. Ralph, you're 6'4", dude. There's a bunch of tall people in chat. My poor kids are doomed to be short too. Babe. Chris says I was a B cup in 4th grade. I don't know. I can't relate. That's big. Gina says, damn. For 4th grade, she says, I feel like that's a good size. Really? Uh-huh. Gina's explaining to me cup sizes right now. Damn. Yeah. Ralph says my city makes it feel regular though. Everyone's tall here. Dude, 6'4" is pretty freaking tall. Ralph says Kristen's blessed for sure. Who liked the song in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet end credits? It was pretty good. I think the whole soundtrack for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was very good. I especially liked like when you're traveling in Area Zero, the music that's in Area Zero is pretty sweet. Pretty epic. And oh, especially the final battle against the AI professor. Dude, that music is bomb.com. Oh, Matsumoto is the name of the family, babe, that own the shaved ice business. But you go with Crispy goes with guava, pineapple, and watermelon flavor with condensed milk and mochi. That sounds so freaking good. Condensed milk and mochi over the top. Oh my goodness. Alex says my parents are short, so Arceus managed to pull some gene strings. Very nice. Dude, isn't it cool how like sometimes you'll have like those outlying anomalies, you know? Like even if your parents were short, they might have like older family members or cousins or whatever that had like tall genes somewhere in your family heritage, you know? I know like I think on my mom's side of the family, like 2 generations before her, some of the men were like 6 feet and taller. So there's a chance that one of my kids catches some rare genes, but I doubt it. C Money, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How were your tacos tonight, C Money? I hope they were delicious. What kind of tacos did you have? Put it in the chat. Let us know. I'm getting hungry for my tacos. That bite of the burrito is just like an appetizer now. It's making me more hungry. Hungry. A Houndoomer Boomer. Normal tacos. I'm guessing that's ground beef. Ground beef and cheese. Do you do like lettuce and tomatoes on your tacos too? Cilantro and onions. God, I love a good cilantro and onion street taco. Christy says your wife can check the Matsumoto Shaved Ice in Instagram. They have an account. Babe, do you follow the Shaved Ice on Instagram? It's Matsumoto. Matsumoto. I'm sure he has, babe. Crispy, have you tried the shrimp truck at North Shore? She thinks it's in North Shore. You guys are like the twin towers, Ralph and Alex. 6'3" and 6'4". Be like Scott Hall and Kevin Nash from the Wolfpack days. NWO Wolfpack. Kristen says I'm 5'7". I feel pretty average. I think that's pretty tall for a girl or a woman though. Maybe it is more on the average size, I guess. Ralph says I'm actually 6'3" and 3/4 inches, but only short people say their height like that. Hey. I feel like that was a direct jab. Direct hit. I feel attacked. Oh, shoot. I just walked back out. Whoopsies. There's so many shrimp trucks there. Babe, there's multiple shrimp trucks. Gina says there's a famous one on Instagram, Crispy, at North Shore in Oahu. Ah! And she said that she went to it and it was really good. No shots fired. No biggie. I got pretty thick skin anyways. Girlfriend is 6'2"? Dang! That's a tall lady. Is she a volleyball player? I feel like tall women are usually pretty athletically inclined and in some sort of sport like volleyball, basketball. Ralph, your fiance is 6'2" also? Dude, Ralph's kids are gonna be trees. Used to play basketball and golf? Nice. Crispy says, which one, babe? Gina's gonna look it up now, Crispy. She's gonna look it up and tell me which one so I can tell you. Are all the shrimp trucks good at North Shore, Crispy? Oh, almost ran right into that Skorupi. That could have been a mistake. Crispy says I'm 5'9". Crispy and I are like twins. The triplet towers like quad towers. Doctor says my son is 90th percentile, but at school recitals, he doesn't look that big compared to the other kids. Definitely not small, but not the tallest either. Dang it, how did I get stuck on the freaking rock again? Crispy's a little shorty. Me too. I'm a shorty. She says big wave shrimp. Crispy says the shrimp trucks are overrated. Gina says she thinks they were effing good, so you're a liar, Crispy. Okay, so she's saying it was either Jenny's shrimp or Big Wave. It's Big Wave? She had Big Wave. Crispy says 5'9's tall for a Mexican. Hey, that ain't no lie. That's a fact. He didn't look that small in the pic with Kevin, and I know Kevin is about my height. I feel like height is a guy thing. Like, whether you're tall or short, you know, as a guy, makes a huge difference. I love that Kirsten just dropped in her cup size. That was freaking perfect. All the dudes in chat are talking about how tall or short they are, and Kirsten's just like, yeah. When I was a kid. Where are the Magpies? Had to participate. Yo, that was perfect. there couldn't have been a better comment. And also the comment totally brought to light, to me at least, how dudely we were being in chat. When you said that, I was like, oh god, us talking about our height is such a dude thing. Hey, whoa, calm down now. Gina had to come over and tell me such a douche thing. Gosh dang it, Geodude. It's not golden. Don't worry, guys. I'm not running from another shiny, okay? Don't stress. No one hold their breath. I won't run from another shiny. I'm 6'3" and part Mexican, remember? So I'm really a tall Mexican. Dude, you are like a gigantic one. If you played for the Mexican national team soccer, they would definitely make you be the goalie or a center back. One of the two. You wouldn't, or you know what? They could probably throw you up top. You could be a forward. Final last words. Yeah, Gina dropped the mic. She came over and dropped the mic. Dude, we've just been rolling with Donnie at 1 HP, and none of these Pokemon are messing with us. This could be real bad. This could be really not good. What if we run into the shiny Magby and I have 1 HP and I throw a quick ball and it doesn't capture? What's gonna happen then? Alex says I'm part Mexican, but I hate soccer. That's okay. Just because you're Mexican doesn't mean you have to like soccer. I like soccer, though. Especially international soccer. And I'm excited for the Gold Cup competition coming up in June. It should be a good one. I'm a little skeptical of the team the US is bringing. It's not the best stars that we have in our pool, but I guess there's always the hope in that you know, some of them step up, especially because our team has been playing like poopy doopy at the past couple official tournaments that we competed in. We got knocked out of the Copa America on the group stage, which has never happened before in the history of that tournament. The host nation has never been knocked out in the group stage. Donnie says, I failed you, Casey, but I'm a trooper, right? I know, he's just hanging on by a thread right now. He's just holding on for dear life. Yo, get out of here. Just cross through the uprights of those two Pokemon. They formed a field goal post for me. Oh, dude, 2 Magpies in a row? Are you kidding me? 2 Magpies? 2 Magby spawns back to back? Can we get a third? Can we get a back to back to back? That would be epic. Maybe. Christy says talking about our height is not a guy thing. It's totally a guy thing. When have you ever heard women having a conversation with each other and they're like talking about how tall they are? Unless they're talking about it in relation to their outfits or like how they're going to dress for a specific event. And they're like, yeah, I can't wear this because my legs are too long. You know, I'm this tall and my legs aren't proportionate or what? Uh-huh. Okay, so here's Gina's comment on it, guys. She said that us talking about our height is so much of a guy thing that at work, the guys at her work asked her how tall she was, and she said how tall she was, and they made her take off her shoes and busted out a tape measure to measure and double check her height because they didn't believe her. And she also said that girls don't talk about their height when it comes to clothing either, which I think is a lie because I've heard her and her besties talk about their outfits and how they can't wear certain things because their body proportions and who's tall and who's short. And if you're tall, you can only wear like these kind of fits because it like accents your body better. Gina's just over here calling me out, chat. I'm not even going to repeat everything that she just said because it was way too much. Oh, ran into the Onyx. There was no way I was getting out of that one. No way. I was in the pinch there, y'all. Stuck between two Pokemon coming in at me like that. What the heck? What the heck? Oh. Kristen says to give you the mic, babe. I should just let Gina go on one of her rants right into the mic. You guys would probably find it funny. I can't promise you that what she would say will be safe, though. She's been known to have some sailor talk in her. Nope. No Magby there. Do you love your new cup, babe? I was gonna say we should mic up Gina. I should just get her one of those like mobile mics and the Bluetooth ones. Have it Bluetooth to my computer and have her off screen talking every now and then. It sound like you're having Tourette's? Yeah, it would actually. And then stream could you know, like chat could know what I go through on a nightly basis. People ask me what I do for a living and they think basketball because my height, but are shocked when I say I'm a lifeguard in training. Really? I feel like swimmers are pretty tall most of the time. They swimmers have like long torsos, you know? Makes them pretty tall. Back to the height talk we go. I know Gina's over here scoffing. Okay, okay. Oh, they do tend to have long wingspans too. Yeah, that's true. They do. You're right. You're right. I said you're right. Yeah, I don't have a problem with telling you when you're right. Unlike you. I think Gina's trying to get me on recording saying that she's right. Just standing over here with her phone waiting. What kind of training procedures do you have to do for lifeguard duty? Or did they make you like pass so many skills before you could go into lifeguard training, Alex? Like hold your breath for a certain amount of time, swim and carry like a weighted dummy in the pool or anything like that? Your girlfriend dared you to wear girl clothes like crop tops and dresses? Why do girls like to do that kind of stuff? Gina's asked me so many times to paint my nails and put eyelashes on me and makeup and other weird crap. And then mind you, my kids, my two older kids, Aubrey and Chandler, Aubrey's constantly like playing dress up with Chandler, her little brother. Aubrey's the older one. She's 10 and Chandler's 8. And Chandler unknowingly just like goes into it. No big deal. He's always game for anything that she has come up with. Oh, dude, I meant to juke the other way. That didn't work. That plan went south very quickly. Okay. Okay. Guys, of all of the streams that you've watched with me, of all of the shiny Pokemon we've hunted, what's been your favorite shiny hunt that we've done? I think like the whole starter hunt series that I did in Scarlet or in Violet was probably my favorite hunts. Like doing the starter hunts, especially the grass type starters. Those were fun. Those were super fun for me. Except for maybe Trico. I think Trico was like the worst. I think I could swim half mile to shore with me in your arms? Really? You could swim half mile with carrying someone my size? Dude, that's pretty epic. That is a skill. Oh no. Oh no, Magby spawn. Again. Doop doo doo. Do you have to be able to hold your breath for a certain amount of time too? Is that even a thing that they test you with? Lifeguard and training, what can I say? Very nice. Dang it, there's... Okay, for one, I feel like the internet spelunkers have stopped looking for Diglets. Yes, you did have to hold your breath for a certain amount of time. What's the amount of time that you have to be able to hold your breath? Do they teach you any like tricks on technique? 4 minutes? Holy crap. 4 minutes is a long time. Is that what Blue had to do? Blue had to do when? Wait, is Blue a lifeguard too? Dang it. Hound Doomer Boomer. Hound Dooming our hunt here. Go around this guy. No, 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 no. You thought he was? I don't recall. I'm not sure if he's ever said what he does for work or anything. That's pretty cool, though, if he is a lifeguard as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. And you know CPR, Alex? I remember doing CPR classes in high school and getting CPR certified. I didn't have to do it for any like specific job. I remember I think my mom signed myself and my sister up for it just to be CPR certified, so we knew if in case anything crazy ever happened. I feel like he's stuck there. Yep. And I can't get around that rock. CPR changes every year, though. Yeah, I got certified the one time when I was like, I think I was 17 and my sister was 14, maybe. I don't know how I'm gonna get around these onyxes like that, maybe. Oh, and there's not even a Magby down there. That was so not worth. I could have just gone down out of the cave and back in. If he's in the American Red Cross, I haven't heard about Blue, but then again, I don't know Blue's real name. Blue's just one of the viewers that comes into chat. One of the fam bam. He hops into chat here and there. He was in chat, I think last week on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure. He and Mass Figure were in chat at the same time. Alex, you know Blue? Oh yeah. You guys were doing the gosh dang it, the whole Vulpix stuff. Duh, goofball me. That's a Houndoomer. Houndoomer boomer. I'm not entirely sure how the shiny spawn happens, like if the Pokemon are like determined shiny or not when you go into the cave, or if when you encounter them. Because I feel like that would make a huge difference, because there are, it's got to be when you encounter them, right? Because if so, like every time I walk into the cave, there's a chance that like that guy's shiny, but I won't know until I encounter him. But I don't think the shiny is determined until you encounter the Pokemon. Blue is a fellow Vulpix connoisseur. Yes, he is. He loves the Alolan Vulpix. He does. I'm pretty sure it's his profile picture in Discord, too. Oh. It was his profile picture on YouTube for a while there as well. Jukin' jivin'. Let's see. Yes. I gotta do it on Thursday. Their trash comes on Friday. On Thursday. Their trash comes on Friday. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I will. I also need to cancel our Optimum. No. I'm not. That's a Houndoom. We go back out and reset the cave. There's Magby. Look at him. Little buddy. Waddle on over, Magby. Not shiny. Dang it. What do we start out tonight at? 7:55, I think. Encounters 7:55. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Won't let me go because of the scary face. That is a scary face. Isn't it weird how scary face the move slows down your Pokemon? Like, you just give them a mean look and it makes them cower down so they're not able to move as fast. Who watches anime? I do not watch any anime. I've watched episodes of anime with like friends and stuff that watch it, but I'm not like a regular partaker in anime myself. I prefer watching like live action TV series, to be honest. No, Diglett. No Diglett there. What are your favorite animes to watch, Alex? If you had to pick like one over everything else, what would be your top favorite? And then what would be the #1 anime you would recommend to a new anime watcher? I feel like that's always like a highly debated topic, you know? What you would recommend as the first anime to watch, and then what your favorite anime to watch is, I feel like is a very, very highly debated topic online. Supposed to watch Studio Ghibli? I've got it on my watch list in, is it on Paramount Plus, right? I've got it on my to watch list. Deedle-dee-doodle-dee-doo. It's been soccer season too, so like on the weekends when I'm watching television, I'm usually watching one or two soccer matches. Max has them. Okay. Ralph says I like Avatar: The Legend of Korra. I never watched Legend of Korra, but I did watch The Last Airbender. That was a good series. Yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Nope. No Magby over there. That guy's been in that Pokemon battle for a while. Max has most of them. Alex says to watch My Hero Academia. Is that what you recommend as like a first time watch? One Piece is becoming a new love already. Or already coming up on 300 episodes? Dang. Around. There we go. Was that a Crispy suggestion for you, Ralph? Crispy loves One Piece. The character and plot development of Last Airbender is not your typical kid show at all. Definitely not. We don't talk about that here. The One Piece stuff. I know Crispy goes on rants about One Piece, huh? Avatar: Legend of Korra doesn't count as anime. I don't think either of the Avatar series do, right? They're kind of drawn in that same style, but they're not they're not like counted as anime, right? What makes an anime compared to like just an animated series that looks in that vein? Kristen, you should try One Piece. Why do you guys I feel like I know Crispy's big on One Piece and recommending it. But I've heard so many times people say that your first anime should never be that series because there's so many episodes and it takes a long time to like get into. Anime adjacent for sure. Similar. Need to watch Black Clover. Is that that's the one that you brought up last stream, right, Alex? Was Black Clover? I'm pretty sure you were talking about that last stream. Maybe the stream before. I don't know. They're all starting to blend together now. Doom boom, boom boom boom. Yeah, that's the one, Black Clover. The only thing I ever watched like close to anime would be the Pokemon series, and I watched a good chunk of Dragon Ball Z episodes because I had a few of my friends that were like big Dragon Ball Z fans. I'm surprised you haven't mentioned the Battle Cats, dude. Castlevania and Delicious in Dungeon. Oh, is that the Castlevania series from Netflix, Kirsten, that you're talking about? I've got a one of my close friends actually had mentioned that one to me and suggested that I watch it, and I haven't done that yet. Was eating, but my favorite shiny hunt has to be the starters too. I really like the mustache month in this hunt, dude. The mustache month was pretty fun. That was a lot of fun. Oh gosh. This hunt, the luck is crazy? Well, because I got the Geodude. Well, I didn't get the Geodude. I encountered the Geodude and ran away from him like a goober. Castlevania series is so good. I've heard from multiple people. I'm pretty good friends with a set of identical twin brothers that both highly recommend it. And those guys were also huge DBZ fans when we were in school. They are two of the reasons why I've seen quite a good chunk of episodes of DBZ. Them, Shockley that was in chat earlier tonight. He and his brother used to watch DBZ. On June 14th, I can stream. Oh, can I stream? Probably not. I don't know. The thing is, streaming moving forward is going to be a very like sporadic and spontaneous thing. So I will post in the Discord and ping you guys and let you know like when things are going to be coming up if I can, or like if I know. Like, for instance, Gina is going to visit her family in England with her mom at the beginning of June. Wait, at the end of June, beginning of July, I think. So I will probably stream that week that she's gone, because I'll just be home by myself on a Tuesday night. So I'll probably pop in and do a stream that night. Stream schedule is changing. Yeah, I'm gonna be stepping away from streaming. So it'll be very infrequent. I wouldn't even call it sporadic, because it'll be like, it'll be random and infrequent. So he's going AWOL, not AWOL. I'll still be around in Discord hanging out. I'll try to pop in on some Crispy streams here and there too. Say hi to everybody, see what's going on. I know a lot of you guys also watch Crispy's streams. Oh no, yeah, no, it's I made a post in the general page on Discord. There's a long clip about it, but in general, I'm gonna step away from streaming just so I can have more time to spend with my family, because as my business is continuing to grow, it's taken a lot more time away from me. Like, I've worked pretty much every weekend for the past, like, even if it's just been one day on the weekend, pretty much every weekend for the past, like, I don't know, 8 weekends, I would say. So it's getting to a point where it's good, because, like, obviously my business is growing, I'm doing well, but as it continues to grow, I'm going to be dedicating a lot more time and effort to that. And so I need to cut back a little bit on some of my hobbies, a la streaming, while I continue to build my business. But who knows, maybe eventually, once I get things kind of on a good track business wise, if eventually when I start hiring employees, if I'm able to have more free time, then maybe I can come back to streaming then. Who knows? It's not all doom and gloom. It's just I'm going to be stepping back. That's all. June 14th is a special day for you. Is it your birthday, Alex? Is June 14th your birthday? Do 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 do. Understand completely, but it's still sad. I know. But I'll still be around in Discord and stuff. We can always chit chat in Discord. If you guys are doing like Dex completions and need help with things, message me. I'm always willing to help out with that kind of stuff. It is your birthday? Nice. Nice. I'll still be around. And then if I can stream, like sporadic streams, I will. Like I said, Gina is going to England with her mom and taking Isla to go visit her mom's siblings. Pretty much all of Gina's family still lives in England. And I think they're going for 10 or 12 days, something like that. So obviously, like, that week that she's gone, on Tuesdays, I don't have my other 3 kids from my previous marriage. So there's a good chance when she's out of town, I'll be streaming on Tuesday, because there's the KO that we've been waiting on, because she'll be gone. So I'll just be alone anyways. So I'll come and hang out with you guys. I'll stream. We'll do some shiny hunting, you know? Or possibly play this playthrough. Thanks for reviving me, Rourke. Look at all those monkeys. All those fire monkeys in the den. In the secret base. Plus a little oven back there. A little microwave oven. You're gonna turn 18? Dude, summer birthdays are so cool. I remember always being like a little bit envious of my friends that had summer birthdays. My birthday's at the end of December, so I never got to do like cool pool parties for my birthday or anything like that. And my birthday lands right in between Christmas and New Year's, so I normally didn't like have my friends around for my birthday parties and stuff. It was mainly just my cousins and... Excuse me, sorry. Mainly just my cousins would come around for my birthday. Gosh, that was a huge sneeze. Get out of here, Onyxes. No Magby. Oh, there's the Diglett bonus. We got our Diglett bonus, even though there's no more spelunkers on the internet. Dude, that Diglett bonus took a while to get. No Magby, of course. Over here, maybe? Nope. Dude, I'm locked in. This is the Diglett bonus, fam. This is the Diglett bonus. See? Look, there's the Magby. Be shiny, Magby. Nope, just kidding. Oh, I gotta tell him to be shiny before I encounter him. That's the problem. I forgot to tell him before the encounter. Go back out the door and in. Go around this way. No, 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 no. No Magby there. Wait, why did... How come... Chat just deleted all of... Or the chatbot deleted all of your messages, Alex, from the one? It's because of the caps lock. The chatbot will stop the caps lock messages. Oh shoot. Can you see your messages in chat still, Alex? It's showing me that the Stream Elements bot deleted your messages. My chat bot did. Ah. That's a Houndoomer Boomer. You can see them? Okay. There's a Magby. Dude, I feel like that guy just froze out of the game. He's been chilling there in a Pokemon battle like forever now. Either that or maybe my game froze. Maybe my game disconnected from the internet. He's just perpetually stuck in a... You're not in a timeout. No, I set it to where it stopped putting people in timeout for doing that. I think it just deletes the message now. Because it was like super sensitive, so I turned down the sensitivity on it, and then it was still timeouting or putting viewers in like a timeout for chat. And they weren't saying anything bad. It was just the caps lock thing. And I would have to turn the caps lock thing off completely for it to like accept the messages. So, which I can't, I'm fearful to do that because then spammers can come in and just do goofy shenanigans. Can I read your message? Yeah, I can. You want me to read it out loud? It says, everybody act calm. My girlfriend will walk in a little to go to bed. So act calm. Remember, she just started to like Pokemon. Just remember is what Alex said. All caps. Keep calm. What the heck? Diglett bonus is done. We got 3 Magby encounters, though, in that Diglett bonus. Three whole encounters. No shinies, though. None of them were shiny. That's a Houndoomer. Namaste. That's right. Namaste shiny Magby. Dude, that's 2 Digletts in a row. Could be boding well here. Could be. That's a Houndoomer boomer. Houndoomy gloomy. Another Diglett. We're on a roll with the Diglets. It looks like some other internet spelunkers have joined in the Diglett searching too. It's nice when the rare spawn is at the top like that too, because you could just hop right back out of the door and back in, you know? Then I don't have to go around the entire cavern, but this time I'm gonna have to go a little deeper in and see. Nothing there. Oh my god. Serpentine maneuver. Use the serpentine maneuver. All right, check for a Diglett. Back in and out. I kind of wanted to get to 830 encounters. That's a Houndoom. I kind of like this jam, though. It's got some funk to it, you know? Little funky beat in the background. Nothing there, nothing there. Charlie's fighting sleep tonight? Dude, it's a struggle when the babes fight the sleep. Isla's been on like a major sleep fighting kick lately. For probably the past, I don't know, month. It's 12:08 and she's trying to talk and play. Aww. Little cutie pie. Is she definitely drowsy though? Like, she's definitely fighting the sleep? Or is she just energized and needs some little bit of stimulation to help tire her out? Oh, dang it. Not that, not that, not that. Isla will get to the point where she's like rubbing her eyes. Yeah, take your cute delirious ass to bed. Oh, for real. Dude, that's been Isla lately. She's like, ah, oh, dang it. I didn't mean to run into that Onyx. She'll be completely delirious, rubbing her eyes like loopy, and we'll lay her down and she'll fight it. She'll just like yell from the room, won't soothe herself. It's been fun. It's been fun. Dragonite, when he evolves from Dragonair, you really expect me to stand and walk all of a sudden? Dragonite slithers away like Dragonair. Dude, could you imagine that big old chunky boy just slithering the way Dragonair does? That would look pretty silly. I'd be about that, though. That'd be funny. Dude, if we keep popping Diglets like this, we might get another Diglett bonus before I come to an end. Get over here, Geodude. Get over there, Geodude. Negative, negative, negative. That's a Houndoomer. Houndoomer Boomer. That's also a Houndoom up there, so we can just go back out and in again. Nothing up there. Nothing over there. No rare spawn in this one. No, not even one rare spawn in there. Not even a Houndoomy. That Houndoom shiny was actually, now that I'm talking about Houndoom, I think the shiny Houndoom in this playthrough, that find was probably my favorite. 7 encounters, y'all. I'm never gonna forget that. That was pretty epic. We're already close enough to this door. That might be my favorite shiny find, especially because it was on stream too. Just starting the hunt after getting a badge, like, yeah, we're probably not gonna just get a handful of encounters in maybe before I end stream, and then hallelujah, we got a shiny. That was pretty freaking epic. Nope. Nothing here. Nothing to see here. 7 encounters with full odds is crazy lucky. And I didn't have the bonus. Yeah, for sure. I definitely didn't. It was just straight up raw dogging the odds there. We just got lucky. I think I had purposely encountered more Pokemon in the forest than need be too, before getting to getting our digging gear, just to try and like prep the numbers, you know. But man, that was a freaking time and a half. That's a Houndoomy. Houndoomy boomy. Bro, what's up with all these Houndooms now? Now we're just getting Houndooms and no Diglets. And this guy's been stuck in the same encounter. I think I think my internet connection was lost. I didn't get the warning, though. Tommy has entered the underground. I'm still getting people in and out of the underground. Like, why is that guy just frozen in the underground? Did he just shut his switch off in the middle of an encounter and it's like stuck there? Is that what happens when you shut your switch off in the middle of an encounter on the internet? Boom. Oh yeah, some other people got some encounters or some Diglets as well. And I just got a Doug trio. A group of Diglets, if you will. Oh god, I almost ran right into that Skorupi. Nothing over there. Oh my gosh. I just triggered all of them. How am I going to get around this guy? Oh. Don't even mess with the Onyx anymore. We are just losing it. You thought that guy was an NPC the whole time? No, he's just been an online spelunker just chilling in that battle. I saw him run into the battle a while ago. He's just still there in the same battle. Pretty sure he shut his switch off. He just stuck there. That's a Houndoomer. Dude, how many Houndooms are we gonna get spawning in here before we get a Magby? Nope, still not. Still not. Our buddy's still chilling there in his battle, though. That hasn't changed. That's a Houndoom. Out we go. Out we go again. Okay, I kind of want to get one more Diglett bonus before I end stream. It's 9:16. I was going to end around 9:30, but I think I might just hold out for one more Diglett bonus. Whenever that ends is when I'll end and go eat my tacos and burrito that Gina didn't eat. When I see my girlfriend talk to another guy, signature move, mega punches, send the guy flying into space. What? Christy has returned to the surface. Geodude, get out of the way. Dude, that Geodude has followed me for a while. He did not leash away. That one didn't either. Ooh, and I got a glass bottle Coke, too, to go with the tacos. Yum. There's a Magby. Bam. Bam. It's just me and Ralph left. I think Kristen's still in chat, too. I think she's just lurking. She tends to just chill and lurk. And I think Lana is lurking in Shorts chat. I think he does, I think Lana does, World of Warcraft raids on Tuesday nights, so I think he just pulls up the stream, leaves it open while he's, raiding, so he'll pop in, watch for a little bit as he's getting his, raid set up, and then he usually pops in, like, right before I end stream, and we'll, like, say goodbye. Or not Warcraft. He plays Final Fantasy. I'm sorry. He plays Final Fantasy 11 online. Ralph says, I love those Cokes. Dude, glass bottle Cokes are the best. The absolute best. They are unrivaled. No. Ralph, have you played the new Warzone? The new Call of Duty Warzone? I know you had I think you had mentioned before that you and Crispy were doing Warzone games in Crispy's server, right? On Discord. Dr. Pepper is the rival of glass bottle Coke. I disagree. I disagree, my friend. I will drink Dr. Pepper, but I'm not a huge fan of Dr. Pepper. You were playing earlier today? How's they revamped Verdansk, right? Like the original map. Is that what it is? I will say, Alex, though, when I was I think like my sophomore and junior year of high school, Dr. Pepper was my go-to soda. That used to be my soda of choice in my like early high school days. When did I come up with the Fam Bam? It was early on. I always called chat fam because like instead of like short for family. And then I don't know, I think I just started saying Fam Bam like pretty quickly after that. And then I created it as a tag in the Discord server, so it just kind of stuck. You play with Crispy, Kevin, Arliss usually, but Farmer will join in every once in a while. Ralph's drinking Dr. Pepper right now. Ooh, another Dr. Pepper connoisseur in the chat. Gosh dang it, I did not mean to run into that Onyx. Dude, I swear, these Onyx hitboxes are dumb. They're terrible. They're terrible. Like Charles Barkley would say, these Onyx boxes are terrible. Oops, we're not trying to fight him. I'm surprised of all the Onyx encounters tonight, we haven't had one lock us into battle and KO us. I shouldn't speak so soon because watch, the next one's just gonna lock me in. Ah! That Geodude's out for blood. There's our buddy still stuck in his battle. Charles Barkley's hilarious. Dude, have you ever watched the videos of him golfing? Those are hilarious. His golf swing, I'm not even a golfer, and I know that his golf swing is terrible. His golf swing is terrible. That's a Houndoomer Boomer. Houndoomer Boomer. This is one of my favorite songs on this playlist. If I do say so myself. Dang it, come on. Internet Spelunkers, get another Diglett bonus. I dare you. Maybe if I dare them, they'll do it. Oh, there's a Diglett for me. I know Fluente in sports talk. Yeah, Charles Barkley was a great power forward that played for the Phoenix Suns. And he's now a sportscaster. Well, he's like a, gosh dang it. He's a sports pundit. He's not a caster. Gosh, I hit that too many times. He's a pundit. And he's on an NBA like sports show that usually covers all of the playoffs. And the whole crew is hilarious. They put Shaq, Charles, and Kenny Smith together, who is another retired NBA player. and they're hilarious. They're absolutely hysterical. I like trains. Do you really like trains? Trains are freaking cool. Have you gone down like the travel train wormhole on YouTube? There are YouTubers that like document their travels on trains. It's actually really interesting. Especially because like I feel like that's not a common form of travel especially in the US. It's not. But trains are actually pretty done up nice. Do you know Union Pacific Big Boy 4014? No, but I did work for BNSF when I was younger. I worked for BNSF for 2 years. 2 years before, well, like I started out in the pool industry working. My dad's a pool contractor. So when I moved back home from college, I started helping him out with some things in his office, and then ended up getting into sales for him and selling projects, managing projects, then managing our staff, all kinds of stuff. But before I got super, super big on that, oh man, about, I think I was working with and for my dad for like 5 years, and then there's an opportunity for me to apply for a position with BNSF, and I went to conductor school, became a conductor. Do I know GWR? What's GWR? I don't know if I do or not. Oh shoot. Dude, how come the Onyx I'm not even next to and it encounters them, and the Skorupi I could just run right through the face of them? Ralph says, I've never been on a regular train. Great Western Railway. It's like how all of the railroads are connected together, right? Is that what you mean? I don't know the specific terminology of it, but I have been on the tracks that go through. There's like a trail or a track that's outside of Bakersfield, California, and it's a big loop, and it's like a historic loop. I can't remember what it's called specifically, but like a lot of railway museums have pictures or photos or graphics, things like that. Name the most famous train in the world. I don't know. I'm not that big on trains. I just worked for BNSF for a couple years, and I did not enjoy that job very much. I'll tell you that. It was not fun for me. Oh shoot. It wasn't fulfilling enough, I would say. What is the most famous train in the world though, Alex? Is it the bullet train in Japan? The Flying Scotsman? What's so significant about the Flying Scotsman? Oh, why'd you delete your message? Did you spell the name wrong? Dude, we're so close to our Diglett bonus. We're so close, dude. I can taste it. You so totally rock, Squirt. It was the first engine to go 100 miles? Really? That's pretty sweet. How did you get big into trains, Alex? What intrigued you about that? Like, have you always liked to train since you were a kid and then just stuck with it in the research and whatnot? Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't, Onyx. No, you don't. No. Scroopy. So TBD for the next stream? Wait, what? What? What's TBD? Thomas and Friends got me into the trains. Oh, dude. When I was a toddler, I used to watch original Thomas. Like the claymation stuff. Thomas the Engine. TBD. Yeah, no, I know what TBD is, but what's TBD for next stream is what I was asking specifically. I just want to get a Diglett bonus before I end stream, and I want to find our shiny Magby during that Diglett bonus. Come on, Digletts. Please spawn. Search up City of Truro and Flying Scotsman debate. Okay, I'll look at that after stream. There's a Magby there. Need to encounter. Like, when will the next stream be held? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. The next stream. Yeah. TBD. TBD. Just depending on like which way you prefer to be notified. I will post in the Discord. So if you're already set to receive the notifications for live notifications in my Discord, then you will get pinged for it, because I will gosh dang it, I already did the encounter. I will post in there for sure. If you set up your YouTube account or like if you hit the notification bell on my account, then it will notify you when I go live as well. That's another way. But yeah, it's like there's not going to be any set schedule to my streaming. If and when I stream, it will be very random. Very, very random and pretty rare. Like, I know for sure that I'll probably stream the week when Gina's in England, but besides that, I don't have like any set idea of when I'm going to be able to stream besides that. But there might be like a weekend where Gina goes out on like a girls' night or something, that I may stream, like if I'm free or whatever. But yeah, it'll be very random. Sorry, it's probably not the best answer, or not the answer you wanted to hear, but super random. Gosh dang it, Onyx. I was just trying to check and see if there was a Magby in that bottom corner. Do I want to know the debate? The debate about the Flying Scotsman? Watching for Discord and live notification. Yeah, I feel like Discord's going to be the best way, because I will definitely post in Discord. Plus, my Discord bot is set up to, like, when I create any content on YouTube, the Discord bot will post it on the content page. So if I do schedule any streams, you'll probably see it pop up in that channel, the content channel. And then before I stream, I will notify you guys. I'll ping the live notification ping or roll. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There's our Diglett bonus. That's what I wanted to see. 834. Dude, we might actually hit 100 encounters tonight. That's pretty crazy considering the process. The process for this. Going in and out of the cave over and over, looking for just Magby. Oh, look at that. Our first one. Our first try. It's not brand. It's not shiny though. Dude, if it happens during this Diglett bonus, please happen during this Diglett bonus. Please, 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 shiny gods, shiny Arceus, let me find a shiny Magby during this Diglett bonus when my odds are increased. Thanks for confusing my Pokemon, Magby, and then letting me get away. I'm just going to go back out the bottom door because it's closer. Drop them sparkles in the chat. Bring on the shiny luck. Bring on the luck of the shiny gods. No Magby in this one. We go out and back in. I hate running into the rocks. It's so stinking annoying. So annoying. Locking in. Locking in. Rare spawn? No? No rare spawn? What's that? 3 in a row with no rare spawn? This one's gonna have a rare one. Right here. Magby. Nope, it's Houndoom. That door's closer. Top door's closer for sure. Doodle-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Doodle-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo. Dude, does this go all the way back over there? It does. I didn't realize it went that far back. I never even see anything spawn over there. I've never had any reason to go back in that corner. There's just little nooks and crannies all over this volcanic cave. Dude. Rare spawn. Please. Magby. Nope, Houndoom. Just another Houndoom. Diddle-oo, 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 diddle-oo. Shiny! Please be shiny, please be shiny, please be shiny. Nope. Dang it. The debate is that who went 100 miles first, Flying Scotsman or City of Truro? Since Truro going 100 miles was measured on a speed car, while Scotsman going 100 miles was properly measured. Wait, so the City of Truro had their own railway system? Or are you talking about 100 miles per hour? Doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo. Was the Scotsman train, was that a steam engine you said? And it went 100 miles an hour? Search it up? Okay, I will. I will. That's the end of our friggin' Diglett bonus, y'all. All right, one more check for a Magby. Oh, look at that. There is a Magby in here. It's not shiny. Dang it. All right, but since we found one, we've got to go out and back in. That's the rules. I don't make them up. I just follow them. You can't break up a Magby chain. So we go out and in. Out and in. Mag B, are you in here? Check over here. Negative. We'll go down this way. And around this side. Nope. I need to see that bottom corner. Nope. No Mag B here. Around the Geodude. Oh, dude, my stream deck is frozen. Frozen. All right, y'all. Guys, dang Magby, just shine already. I know. I just wanted it to shine tonight. I just wanted it to shine. Anywho, guys, thank you so much for all of the great fun times I've had in stream hanging out with you guys. Like I said, I will stream when I can. It's going to be super irregular, so don't count on them. If you guys are in the Discord, message me there. But anywho, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you guys could ever know. It's been super fun doing streaming, and I hope to eventually in the future be able to do it again. So keep your eyes peeled, keep a lookout, because when I do make a run back, I'll be back at it again. Definitely back to Pokemon content when that time comes. But anywho, I hope you guys have the best of luck shiny hunting. Remember to eat your tacos on Tuesday, and message me in Discord whenever you can. And I will catch you guys very, very soon, hopefully. Talk to you guys later. Good night, y'all.